de hoje. E não foi uma opção. Foi a única maneira possível que encontramos para driblar esse tempo tão triste. O espetáculo permaneceu em cartaz ininterruptamente de sexta a domingo até o dia 20 de dezembro e realizou 91 apresentações. De lá para cá, tanta coisa aconteceu. A Arte de Encarar o Medo ganhou 2 versões internacionais, uma entre África e Europa e outra a partir de Los Angeles, que receberam o título de The Art of Facing Fear, e juntas, com a produção brasileira, foram assistidas por um público superior a 30 mil pessoas. Teatro é a arte da copresença, não da presença unicamente. Cinema é a arte da telepresença espectral. Ambas as formas de arte podem emocionar, causar experiências arrebatadoras. Há mais de um século, já temos formas de telecopresença disponíveis. Nas últimas décadas, a telepresença passou a fazer parte do nosso cotidiano. Nossa vida tornou-se impossível sem ela. É o que temos chamado de condição ciborgue da humanidade, fenômeno típico do capitalismo informacional. Você que está me vendo agora está vivenciando uma forma de telepresença, pois eu não estou diante de você fisicamente, mas eu estou presente para você digitalmente. Agora, 9h34 do dia 18 de junho, uma sexta-feira. Teatro digital é a arte da copresença, tanto quanto o teatro tradicional, mas com um elemento tecnológico que o transforma. O teatro digital é a arte da telecopresença. Por isso, quando algum sacerdote do templo sagrado chegar para você e clamar, teatro é a arte da presença, você vai ter que perguntar a ele qual presença ele está se referindo para que o debate possa ser encaminhado em termos mais objetivos. Porque ninguém vai poder dizer que nós não estamos em telecopresença nesse momento. Bom, foi um momento de muito medo que no dia 20 de março do ano passado eu estreio Todos os Sonhos do Mundo. Inicialmente seria uma única apresentação. Mas nesse dia, mais de 1.000 pessoas acessaram a minha live no Instagram. E cerca de 200 pessoas assistiram a peça do início ao fim. Então, a partir do dia 27 de março, eu entrei em cartaz, de sexta a domingo, sempre às 21 horas, e em live pela mesma rede social, recebendo em cada sessão cerca de 200 pessoas e com um público estimado de 100 espectadores por sessão. Parece pouco, mas não é. Todos os Sonhos do Mundo, que permaneceu também em cartaz até o final de dezembro, recebeu mais de 20.000 pessoas. Mas o que mais interessa dessa história, porém, é tentar responder a uma questão. Por que fazer esse trabalho dessa forma e nesse momento? Porque eu não sei se vocês entenderam direito, mas é possível que a gente viva ainda muito tempo sem poder habitar novamente os nossos palcos. Infelizmente, é muito grave o que está acontecendo. Nós, das artes, somos, não sei se o mais, mas os que estão sendo diretamente bombardeados por essa pandemia. Para nós, o mais importante desde sempre foi o que, nesse momento, tem sido evitado: a aglomeração. Nós, artistas, crescemos na aglomeração dos camarins, das plateias, dividindo braços de poltronas ou maquiagens com os nossos colegas nos camarins. Estas cenas não se repetirão por muito tempo. Entendem o tamanho da encrenca em que nós nos metemos? Eu não quero. Nós não podemos abandonar os nossos públicos. Agora não. Por favor, agora não. Então a gente vai fazer arte digital, sim, ainda que os resultados reverberem apenas a esse tempo em que passaremos isolados. Porque essa é uma necessidade histórica. Nós do teatro não podemos parar. E vamos utilizar as tecnologias, sim, a favor da nossa arte. Aos críticos, resta a tentativa de tentar entender o que está acontecendo. A nós, artistas, não nos cabe a explicação desse mundo. Não é um problema nosso. A gente vai problematizar, mas a gente não vai explicar. Antes, as nossas inquietações existem para problematizar, e é exatamente essa a diferença entre nós. Quizá nos encontremos no futuro, para aí sim, fisicamente, discutir as boas e as más, por que não, ações desse tempo de terror. É que a gente tem ouvido muita bobagem, sabe? E eu fico pasmo, porque parece que ninguém entendeu nada ainda. A gente não tem opção. Com sorte, com muita sorte, dá para pensar que no ano que vem alguma coisa possa acontecer. Mas antes disso, a gente tem a árdua tarefa de reinventar o nosso tempo. Durante a história da humanidade, o teatro sempre foi invadido pelos espaços onde ele não era exatamente bem-vindo. Foi assim que o teatro chegou às escolas, aos presídios, aos hospitais, aos shopping centers. Agora o teatro chegou à internet. O mundo digital tem que agradecer essa invasão teatral. Porque assim decretamos, onde residir alguma esperança, alguma alternativa, um ponto mínimo de luz que seja, alguma possibilidade, os sátiros estarão lá. Acreditem. Porque o futuro chegou e a gente sabia, há tempos já, que não seria fácil. Nada fácil, aliás. E desculpem o pessimismo, mas a tendência é piorar. Enquanto estivermos sacrificando a natureza, enquanto não respeitarmos a ciência, enquanto a educação não estiver na ordem de prioridades, não adianta insistir. Tudo vai dar errado. Por isso, não é opção sua aceitar ou não o conhecimento digital, seja na ordem que for. É pura necessidade. E é resistência e militância ao mesmo tempo. E eu repito, não está sendo fácil. E uma grande guerra nos tomou de salto. Continuamos amedrontados, é fato, mas a gente entendeu. Em rede, a gente fica mais leve. Viva o teatro e esse povo inquieto que nunca quis guerra com ninguém. E para brindar a noite de hoje, é importante dizer que a gente está lutando contra o fuso horário. Porque todos os fusos horários do mundo inteirinho estarão conosco a partir de agora. Chegou o momento. A partir de Calcutá, na Índia, 25 atores de 21 diferentes países, dos 5 continentes do planeta Terra, estarão atuando para vocês. Atores da Alemanha, Angola, Argentina, Cabo Verde, Coreia, Cuba, Bolívia, Brasil, China, Estados Unidos, Filipinas, França, Índia, Indonésia, Irã, Nigéria, Quênia, Reino Unido, Rússia, Singapura e Venezuela. Estamos online. Estamos on live. Obrigado, Summit. Você é o mago dessa experiência. Bom espetáculo a todos, e a todas, e a todos. Ina! Ina! Ина! Эй!
С днем рождения меня! С днем рождения меня! С днем рождения и меня, и меня! Может быть, сегодня получится? Алло? 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 Это Ина из России. It's Ina from Russia. Алло? Is anybody out there? Алло? Алло?
¿Aló? Hola, hola, soy Antonio, desde Bolivia, ¿aló? La Paz, Bolivia. Hello? Is there anybody out there? Hello? Hello? Oh,
Hello? 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 It's Sedona from California. Is there anybody out there? Hello?
ah,
Hello?
hola.
Hello. 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 It's Charlene from Kenya. Is anybody out there? Hello.
Hola.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello? Hello?
Hola.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello?
ഹലോ 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 നിർമ്മലാണ് കൊച്ചിന്ന് ഇന്ത്യ ഹലോ is anyone out there
Yeah.
hello
Hello?
Hola.
hello
Hola.
Hello? Hello?
Antonio.
hello
I'm...
ആരെങ്കിലുണ്ടോ
Hola.
hello
Ground control to Major Tom.
Major Tom Major Tom
Ground control to Major Tom.
Major Tom
Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. 7, 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2. Check ignition and may God's love be with you.
This morning, the world woke up hungover, looking for a reason to move from the sofa.
Man hat uns nicht gefragt, als wir noch kein Gesicht, ob wir leben wollten oder lieber nicht.
A billion minds with the same thought, our collective consciousness lost and fraught.
Jetzt gehe ich allein durch eine große Stadt und ich frag mich, ob sie mich lieb hat.
It doesn't help to know your mind, or the world we daily leave behind.
Ich schaue in die Stuben durch Tür und Fensterglas und ich warte auf etwas.
5,555 days are over, and I am still here, and it is a miracle. 5,555 days are over, and many people haven't survived. The most vulnerable were the first ones to fall down. Disease, hunger, and the system wrecked the weakest ones. Nowadays, streets are abandoned, but I have survived, and my life, it happens on the screen. I speak to the people I love through it with their digital pieces arriving to me. I don't know how, but I try to communicate. I mean, I still have electricity and internet. There are no TV channels anymore, no radio, not even newspapers, not even elections. But friends, you are here on the screen. And when I call on them, like a magic trick, they show up. My friends from Asia.
Bong, Pilipinas.
惊讶，中国。
Mahana, Iran.
Nirmal, Bharat.
Orbs, Pilipinas.
Rutva, Chennai, Bharat.
Vic, Singapore.
Yena, 대한민국.
Penny, Indonesia.
My friends from Africa.
Paulo, Angola.
Shalim, Kenya.
João, Cabo Verde.
Bola, Nigeria.
Daisy, Kenya.
Segun, Nigeria.
My friends from Europe.
Ina, Россия.
Jean-François, France.
Roxanne, UK.
Nina, Deutschland.
My friends from Latin America.
María, Argentina.
Sabrina, Brasil.
Antonio, Bolívia.
Nina, Brasil.
Mariana, Cuba.
Abel, Venezuela.
And my neighbor.
Donna, California.
Before all this, I was never afraid of anything alive. Not really, because I know that my destiny is mine alone. It is a gift, my birthright that I received by chance. But having to prevent something that I don't even know if it's dead or alive, but that certainly causes our death, a virus, an invisible thing, something that is like life, but it is not life. It scares me. It scares me for what it can do against me and against the people that I love, for the pain that this thing can cause in those that I love.
I'm afraid of uncertainty. Natatakot ako sa walang kasiguruhan.
I'm afraid of losing. 我害怕失去。
I'm afraid of racists. من از نجات پرستا میترسم.
I'm afraid the last eyes I'll see is that of a stranger. എനിക്ക് പേടിയാണ് ഞാൻ അവസാനം കാണുന്ന കണ്ണുകൾ ഒരു അന്യന്റെ ആയിരിക്കും.
I'm afraid that things will never be the same. Natatakot ako na hindi na magiging tulad ng dati ang lahat.
I'm afraid of large gatherings.
பெரிய கூட்டங்களை பார்த்தாலே எனக்கு பயம்.
I'm afraid of the vaccine. 我害怕疫苗。
I'm afraid that I will never hug anyone again. 저는 두 번 다시 누군가를 껴안을 수 없을까 봐 두렵습니다.
I'm afraid of death. Saya takut akan kematian.
I'm afraid God forgot about us. Emengala ni woman sampai mwene utujimbe.
I'm afraid of dying alone. Naogopa kufa peke yangu.
I'm afraid of losing my mind. Tenho medo da cabeça.
I'm afraid of never stepping on stage again. Ẹ̀rù àti má gun orí eré ìṣeré ìtàgé ó ń bà mí.
Afraid things are changing too fast. Aluor ni gik moko lokre piyo ahinya.
I am afraid the world will never be the same again. Ẹ̀rù pé ayé ò ní rí bí ti tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ń bà mí.
Afraid of dictatorship. Я боюсь диктатуры.
I am afraid to never kiss again. J'ai peur de ne jamais plus embrasser.
I am afraid of forgetting.
I'm afraid of my thoughts. Ich habe Angst vor meinen Gedanken.
I'm afraid of fascism. Tengo miedo del fascismo.
I'm afraid hugging will never be the same. Eu tenho medo que os abraços nunca mais sejam os mesmos.
I'm afraid of darkness. Tengo miedo de la oscuridad.
I'm afraid of virus. Eu tenho medo do vírus.
I'm afraid of doing nothing. Le tengo miedo a no hacer nada.
I'm afraid of myself. Tengo miedo de mí mismo.
I'm afraid I'll never be unafraid again.
I'm afraid to go back to how things used to be.
Every day is always the same. Paulit-ulit ng paulit-ulit. Walang pinagbabago. I look at the ceiling and then I go to the window and then I look out. Always searching for hope, searching for answers. But nothing. Nada. But police are everywhere. Searching each houses without warrant, red tagging individuals and killing innocent people, including minors, and there's supposedly war against drugs. I've been red tagged because I have some documents with me. I can't go out. I can't sleep. I'm so hungry. I feel like a prisoner in my own home. And if God ever did exist, he has abandoned me.
Era eu, fazendo efeito. Who's there? Mariana, are you there? Mariana, are you?
Bang!
Mariana, they're here. They're here. They're outside my house.
What? Oh, Bang! It's the same here. Bang! Police are everywhere. Bang, please tell me something. Do you have the document with you?
Yeah, I have the documents with me.
Do you have the documents? Okay, documents are the most important. Okay? I have the documents too. I have the documents with me. Okay?
No, stay there. Don't come here.
I'm going to your house.
No.
I'm going to your house right now, okay? Yes. Do you need the documents? Do you need some food too? I'm going to your house, okay?
No, stay there. Don't come here. You have to hide, Mariana. You have.
No, Bon. I'm tired of hiding. I don't want to hide anymore.
No.
Please, let me tell you something. We are on the side of truth, okay? We are the side of truth. And that is the most important. That is the only... Bang? What's happened? Bang! What's happened, Bang!
I had everything ready to start a new life, a life I've always hoped to reach. I prepared myself so much for it. But then pandemic arrived and everything became meaningless. I went down into darkness and despair. Nothing could take me out of it. Then I started looking for small hopes. I started reading books, listening to music, and as I couldn't leave my apartment, I started finding friends from all over the world through this screen. and sending the words of hope, one poem of hope each day. This is a miracle. I am alive. In this darkness, I learned how to look at the stars. For so many days, every single day, I sent hope to my friends from all over the planet. And this is what I do right now with Daisy from Nairobi and Vic from Singapore, my lovely, lovely, lovely friends.
Dhahabu na fedha sina, lakini kwa talanta zangu na vipaji vyangu maridhawa, natumai nitakupa tumaini, afueni na hamu ya kuendelea na maisha. Silver and gold I have not, but with my gifts and many talents, I believe I will give you hope, life, and the will to go on with life.
Though we are oceans apart, a shared moon connects hearts. How can you say you lack clothes? Don't worry, I will share mine with you.
خیام اگر ز باد مستی خوش باش، با ماهرخی اگر نشستی خوش باش، چون عاقبت کار جهان نیستی است، انگار که نیستی، چو هستی خوش باش. خیام if you drunk with wine you be, rejoice. If next to a lovely maid you sit, rejoice. And since the world in nothing ends, suppose you exist not. While you exist, rejoice.
Since forever, I've spent days and nights counting numbers, comparing statistics, analyzing percentages. My life came down to this: numbers. Numbers that started so low.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The numbers got higher and higher and higher.
27, 28, 13, 39.
In the beginning, I looked at them with some hope that they'd just stop. I dreamed of frozen numbers and a few faces, just a few faces. And then I realized it would just be this way.
Then the numbers got higher and higher. And the faces were merged. They merged together.
Fear has taken over people's faces. Today the numbers only grew in front of my tired eyes.
60,321, 60,322, 60,323,
800,001, 800,002, 800,003.
100,587, 100,588, 100,589, 100,000.
2,200,115, 2,200,116, 2,200,117, 2,200,000.
5,000,001, 5,000,002, 5,000,003, 5,000,004,
Faces
5,000,005,
have been erased in the middle of these numbers.
And I keep on forgetting that those numbers are people. And I can't cry any longer for their deaths.
I tried to dive into their stories, but there are so many of them. I just can't do it any longer. I haven't cried like this in over many years. But if I don't cry and mourn for them, I won't be able to move on. I won't come back to myself.
I lost my cousin during the pandemic. I wasn't able to attend her funeral. She did not deserve to die alone.
I lost a friend. His name was Mudou. He was a great singer and a teacher. He taught me how to enjoy the music around me.
I lost my grandfather. He was one of the most incredible person that I've ever known.
My friend Lucia died of sadness during the pandemic. She was a remarkable feminist. 501, 502,
'Each day I wake up in the same room, and I don't know when will I see my love. I'm afraid of forgetting the one who died. I'm afraid of those ghosts who keep wandering through deserted streets, crying out for our memories and affection. As we wander aimlessly, trying to understand, what are we still doing here?
I'm afraid to forget the happy person that used to live inside of me. What if I don't know who I was anymore when everything goes back to normal? If I don't know how to smile anymore? If I can't hug anymore, or touch, or kiss, will I still be able to say that I'm alive? I'm afraid. Menschenskind, warum glaubst du bloß, gerade dein Schmerz, dein Leid wären riesengroß? Ich habe Angst.
I am afraid.
Ich habe Angst.
I am afraid.
Ich habe Angst.
I am afraid.
If you collect 100 black ants and 100 fire ants and put them in a glass jar, nothing will happen. But if you take the jar and shake it violently, leave it on the table, the ants will start killing each other. Red believe that black is the enemy, while black believe that red is the enemy, when the real enemy is the person who shook the jar. The same is true for society. Men versus women, white versus black, face versus science, young versus old, and so on. Before we fight each other, we must ask ourselves, who shook the jar? I'll let you in a little secret. Well, if not me, someone who looks like me. For everything that is fucked up in the world, everything, if you look hard enough or far back enough along the line, you will find him. A white, middle-aged man, full to the brim of his self-importance, living in the privileged bubble of his powerful colonialist country. A white, middle-aged, more than likely European man who cannot admit, who cannot even see what he did or what he's doing. And even though he rocked a freaking jar, he still thinks the problem is elsewhere. And all for what? Money. Ha, not ideology, not God, not even power. Money. And this is what you see when you look at me. A walking privilege of thousands of years of domination and destruction. Privilege is written all over my body, whether I want it or not. This is my fear. Your eyes. The way you look at me. It's a powerful weapon assumption. For example, if I told you right now something horrible about, I don't know, women, homosexuals, Jews, Islam, blacks, you will instinctively brush aside the fact that I'm an actor for the more obvious, glaring evidence that I am a white, middle-aged European man. And therefore, maybe therefore, the horrible thing must come from somewhere, a dark place, a dark recess of my corrupt soul, even if it went against my most fundamental beliefs. Because who cares? For as much as I want to be part of the solution, I am definitely part of the problem. For what I represent is destroying the world. I, by birth, am the face of the sum of all fears. I am my own personal fear. And typical white, middle-aged, entitled man. I made it all about me, haven't I? Or was it about you?
Mo gbárùwò wọn abiyamọ kì í gbẹ́kun ọmọ rẹ̀ kó máa ta tí wéré. I heard their cries of anguish. Their voices sailed to me on the wild wind of confusion. The Egungun ancestral mask is here, but my warnings you must heed. The evil thrust at the heart of Mother Earth must stop. This pandemic shall be blown away, and we shall all once again dance to the glorious rhythm of nature. But my warnings you must heed. Heed. Mo ní mo rí Ọlọ́run ọkàn mo yọ̀ bí èrè owó abọ́ náà máa bọ́ jọ̀wọ́ tí ò ní lárí ó padà lẹ́yìn wa àwọn ọmọ anírógún gbàmígbàmí àmànírógún àkúlẹ̀wẹ̀jọ ẹni bá ní ọmọ lògbẹ̀ láyé bó bá kú rẹ̀kẹ̀ ní sùnrẹ̀ Ṣàngó ní ó pa odò ní ẹ̀sìn gbé lọ bí ó bá tètè kó alápàtà ní èéfì sẹ́nu jẹ àwòrè ló pé ìkà ó pé ẹ dákun ẹ sì kẹ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń pè mí ní ń jẹ́ tí mi mọ̀mọ́dí.
It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. We will stay strong because we are the descendants of great African fathers and great African mothers. We will have the strength, the pride, and the power of the motherland to help us do the things that we must do, because we must understand I am because we are, and we are because I am. When I shine, the nation shines. And when the nation shines, we all shine. Kyo songanda fwa na yangindi mbile tata kumatare mama kumunjie mama mama we mama we kyo songanda fwawe na yangindi mbile tata kumatare mama kumunjie mama we mama we I can breathe. 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 Somebody help me, please. Somebody help me. I can breathe.
Mama, mama we, mama, mama we, mama, mama we, mama, mama we.
Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. I am because we are.
Mama, 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 mama.
Yao, ìyá mi o, ìyá mi o, lólùfẹ́ mi.
You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it surprise you that I dance like I have diamonds at the meetings of my thighs? out of the heart of history's shame. I rise up from the past that is rooted in pain. I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling in tide. I bear leaving behind me nights of terror and fear. I rise into a day that is consciously clear. I rise, bringing with me gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of slaves. I rise. I rise. I rise.
I know I wasn't able to handle it all. I know I could have done better. Don't look at me like that. Do you think I don't know? Oh, I know. I could have been sweeter, smarter, faster. I could have been so many things. I could have been a better mother, a better wife, a better daughter. Why wasn't I more gentle? Was it really that hard? See, I always find a way to blame myself. I have always been like this, but spending 5,555 days blaming yourself is too much. It's too much. It's too much.
Mom, is everything okay?
Yes, everything is fine. Mommy was just having an argument with herself.
Oh, okay.
Nina, come sit with me for a while.
What did you use it to enjoy doing outdoors?
What did I like doing outdoors? Well, I used to like so many things. I used to like walking on the streets, watching people running in a hurry. I even like listening to the noise of the cars, looking at the colorful shop windows. Oh, I used to love acting the theater. Yes, I was born in a theater. Since I was a child, I was in the backstage, looking and admiring the actors and their art. And then I became an actress myself after rehearsals. I used to stay at the theater bar talking to my friends for hours. Oh, I remember the dressing room mirror. On the day of the show, I remember listening the audience arriving at the box office. Then the audience came in and the lights went out slowly, that bus ceasing, that complete silence before the show starts, and then get on stage.
Did the stage have a fragrance?
Yes, it really had. The whole world outside used to have many kinds of fragrances, my love.
I wish I could feel the school's fragrance. How would it be?
Oh, but you will. Someday you will. It will be really nice. You hear the other children playing. You will even play with them.
I want to play with my friends. I only see them through the computer. I don't even know how they look like. Do they grow up like me?
Of course they have. Hey, they have your height. And like you, they want to be playing too. You see, soon enough you'll be playing with them. We just have to wait a little longer, okay?
Okay.
Hey, eu amo você.
Eu também amo você.
Takita taka dimi, takita taka dimi, takita taka dimi, takita taka dimi, takita.
When I was a young girl, I heard a voice. I heard some beats. I heard some noise. Sway your body. Let it feel the winds. Move your hands to the tunes of the beat. It became my happiness, my muse, my love. And every time in sadness and in despair, I jump, I stretch, I move my body. It makes me smile, and it's all true. I can feel it. Don't you feel it too? Art heals, music heals, dance heals. All you have to do is let it feel. Let it feel. Let it heal.
Long time ago, I chose to have a comfortable life.
I had a job, a career, a family.
A fucking TV, washing machines, a Japanese car.
Yeah, a fucking big TV.
It was a super modern car.
I had everything. I had
everything the TV commercials offered.
And then it arrived.
It arrived from nowhere.
And they said it would be okay.
But nothing was okay about it.
And suddenly, old life left us.
And I became this, what you see now. And I'm happy because I have nothing. No job.
And this is wonderful. No job.
No Japanese car, no fucking big TV.
No washing machine.
Just
No bills to pay.
Just me.
Just this body and my head.
This
This body
and
my head. This body,
This body
this head.
and my head.
And this is wonderful.
The family crushed.
The TV does not work.
The car I saw.
Just me. Love there. I have just me.
This piece of shit called myself.
But I still have friends, you know.
Everywhere around the cosmos, you know?
Yeah, you know, this works pretty well. And I feel so excited when I meet them.
When I meet them. When I meet them.
I meet them.
It's Ina from lockdown.
Antonio from La Paz.
It's Nirmal from India.
Shalin from Kenya.
It's Sedona from planet Earth.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
I see to
Help. Is anyone there?
Is anybody?
Hello?
I'm scared a lot these days. I'm scared of walking alone. I'm scared of taking the trains or the bus. I'm scared of going to the store. I'm just scared of being. I fear I might get attacked any minute by a random stranger for just being alive. It wasn't always like this, but I knew it was always there, laying dormant, waiting for any reason, any excuse to resurface. It's been over a year now, and it's only just getting worse. It started when that orange man, Trump, called coronavirus the China virus, the Kung flu. From then on, things just spiraled out of control. The amount of hate crimes and brutal attacks on Asian people since the beginning of the pandemic is truly horrifying. There has been over 164% increase in just the first quarter of 2021 in all major cities all across the US. Yesterday, an Asian woman was sucker punched in the face, unconscious, walking alone in Chinatown, for nothing. In February, a Filipino man was slashed from ear to ear on the subway, for nothing. Last month, a 61-year-old Asian man collecting cans and bottles in Harlem was brutally beaten half to death. He's now still in a coma. For nothing. Then there are also those 8 people shot dead in Atlanta. And for what? For nothing. I could go on forever. And the more I hear about it, the more scared I get. Why do we get harassed and attacked for being human who just happen to be born Asian? Why do they hate us? Why do they target us? Every day I can't help thinking when it's going to be my turn to just be walking down the street, minding my own business, and suddenly just get punched or stabbed or slashed with just being me. This needs to end. We need to do more. The government needs to do more. Hate and violence are not the way to go. Racism needs to end. My race is not a virus. I'm human, just like you, exactly like you.
We were once the land of the free,
We had a revolution, all of us on the same team fighting the same fight, a common enemy. The revolution would be for us. Rules and restrictions were imposed and implemented because freedom without order is chaos. It was for the best, they said. It was for the best. The rules are there to keep us safe. Follow the rules, do what they say, and when we would be free. So we followed, and we followed, and we followed until the freedom went away. We voted for our leader, but they cheated the system, robbed us of our right to choose, and then forced us to obey someone who did not represent us. They arrested us for not wearing the clothes that covered the body parts, our body parts, the parts they ruled obscene. And then they put us in jail for waving a branch on the street like a flag because it was disobedience. Everyone saw it happen. 2,500 people killed on the streets, wives, children, family. They looked their own people in the eye as they took their lives. And then they blamed everyone but themselves. Follow our rules, do what we say, and then you would be free. But everything I do, every breath, every thought, every hint of what makes me me is disobedience to them. My hair is mine and my hair is resistance. My clothes are on my body and my body is resistance. Standing up is resistance. Sitting down is resistance. Lighting candles is resistance. Asking for peace is resistance. Desiring freedom is resistance. We were once the land of the free, but the revolution stopped belonging to us. And now there's only silence. But the silence is ours. Silence. Our silence is resistance.
I was 12 when they came to power. All my life has been surrounded by the words nation, populism, and death. Memories. That's all that left of a life that I was forced to abandon. All the screams, all the tears, all the fights ended up in the river with the dignity of so many years of struggle to run away from my own home. They made thousands of promises. That no one will die in hunger, they say. That no one will go in poverty, they say. That no one will lack education, they say. But each of those promises was a stepping stone to the rise of power. And they succeeded. They succeeded. The map of my country was painted in just one color. That color was taking tone that nobody could ever imagine. It was dividing families. It was causing fights between friends. It was emptying supermarkets. It was leaving the people without money and the country without people. And while all that was happening, I could hear the scream from my window. We will resist. We will resist. We will resist. Flags were raised. Protests everywhere. False celebrations. And we will resist. We will resist. We will resist. Poverty, death, oppression. We will resist. We will resist. We will resist. More death, more poverty. Prisoners, confusion. We will resist. We will resist. We will resist. Ni un paso atrás. Ni un paso atrás. Ni un paso atrás. I did not resist. I saw my land falling apart, and I did not resist. I ran away. I left.
No one could have imagined it would go on this long. Streets were empty, bars were empty, schools were empty. Only hospitals were full. No one could leave their homes. The curfew changed before you can get inside. And the police were there. Who were they fighting? Us? Why? Authority? Security? Prosperity. They demanded the death of those not like themselves. We saw people grabbed off the streets while they were trying to head home. Elections in many countries were cancelled. Fear for the future of humankind gripped our bones. But we will survive. We will survive. We will survive.
Remember, 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 remember. Those who were angry with the situation became enemies of the nation. Television stations and newspapers were taking the images of furious people protesting out there in the streets. So, the militaries came up. Those who were called enemies of the great nation were identified and were put under surveillance. And for the poor, and for people who are different, and for those whose views are different, it was even worse. The phones were guarded, the social networks were monitored, only books recommended by the government were allowed. Any demonstration against the government was immediately attacked by robots and fake news. However, real people believed it. People who reek of privilege, people who fought for the status quo, people who had it better, didn't care about the pain of others. Everything was done to defend the great leader. And like the great sky, he was untouchable. He was unanimously supported by the privileged. According to them, order and prosperity must be upheld, and the great leader imposed that discipline is necessary, declaring a state of emergency, an excuse to continue their agenda. Stay alert to survive. To resist is to win. To resist is to win. To resist is to win. We are still here. We are many. Never forget.
And oppression became protection. Affliction became religion, and hallucination became reason. Reason. Reason.
So, hello, my friends. I just arrived here in Florida, and I will take my vaccine. Yes, and I will be free. Free at last, like a bird. And I will return. Yes, I will return to one of my favorite places ever, Disneyland. I'm so happy. And I will take another selfie with Mickey Mouse. Yes. Mickey Mouse, definitely one of my favorite characters ever. Yes. Foda-se, Covid do caralho. Fuck you, stupid virus. Oh my God. I'm so pissed off, seriously. I'm going to have a fucking heart attack. Can you believe that I must stay 3 weeks in this shit 4 stars hotel, in a fucking quarantine, just because my country is in a blacklist? Can you believe this? 3 weeks? Are you fucking crazy? Mas é por caralho! I had a trip to Dubai, it was canceled. And now I can't go anymore to my 7 stars hotel. Oh my God. Oh, COVID stole 3 stars from me, you know? Oh my God. And yes, I don't give a fuck about this shit cow or fucking politics. You can go out, you can kiss, you can fuck, you can smoke. Just let me go walk around in peace. I just want to go shopping. Oh my God. I want to go shopping. Yes. It's so difficult to understand that. Oh my God. And it's so easy, you know. Are you afraid? Are you worried? Come to Miami and take your vaccine. Do you know that in New York, they give vaccines to all tourists for free, my friend, for free. Yes, so if you want to catch your immunity, do it. If you don't want, don't do it. But let me be free. My body, my choice. You can kiss my fucking ass. Oh my God. Ai, tu estás pro caralho. Oh my God. Just let me here alone. Die here alone in this hotel. Yes. Oh my God. Calm down. Be mindful. Be mindful. Drink a little more of this 25 scotch. Yes. Okay. And just be happy. Yes. Be happy. Let's remember that song, Elton John song, you know. Don't worry. Be happy. Yes. Yes, tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow I will have my yoga Zoom section. And after that, I will have my therapist by Skype. And after that, I will have my personal trainer in the FaceTime. So let's smile more. Okay, let's smile. Why we just look to the dark side of the moon? Why can we stand and look to the bright side of life? Yes, stop talking about death. Please, please. Oh my God, talking about bright side, I just remembered that today it's my birthday. Yes, I will call my friends and maybe they will sing happy birthday to me. Yes? Hello, dear friends.
You put the boom boom into my heart. You send my soul sky high when your loving starts. A jitterbug into my brain. It goes to bang 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 till my feet do the same. But something's bugging, something ain't right. My best friend told me what you did last night. You left me sleeping in my bed. I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up.
Wow! Oh my God! Happy birthday!
Thank you, Rufa!
Oh,
Joao, how is it in Dubai?
Oh, Bon, can you believe I'm not in Dubai? I'm stuck in the 4-star hotel here in Miami. Can you believe that? Oh my God.
I'm sorry to hear that. You know, here in the Philippines, we are still on a lockdown.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
yes. The cases are increasing in India and I haven't gone out in 3 months.
In Kochi, India, we can't even get a slot for the vaccination.
Oh my God, poor ones. After that, I will go to Paris. I will go to Paris and I will shop in Champs-Élysées. Oh,
You know what, Joe? I think you should come to Kenya. I mean, we are chilled. We are not in lockdown. It's better now. Just come to Kenya, please.
Come to Iran because we're just passing the 4th wave and there is no vaccine and people is going to die and everywhere is open. Come here.
No. Come to Bolivia. Yes, Bolivia. The number of cases are growing, but we are unlocked and we are free.
Antonio, Bolivia, you have a lot of poor people. Yes, I don't like them. They don't smell good. Yes, really.
Oh, forget about them. Come to Wales. Come to Wales. We're #1 in the virus control. It's great here. Just have fun.
Hey, Juan, let me tell you something. You know you gotta fucking chill out. You know what? Just relax, man. Do you know you can go to Times Square in New York and kiss random people? No COVID, bro.
Or, you know, you can come to LA. We're dancing in the streets because we're free. And you know what? In a few months, everyone will be vaccinated. Yes.
Oh my God. So good to hear that. Oh my God. Yes. Fuck you. Oh my God. I'm so worried about this one. Why can't I have my vaccine and go shopping?
Wow, I have to go. I think I just hurt my knee. Bye-bye.
Eu quero ir fazer minhas compras. Quero ir ver os jogos da Copa América.
I have to go vaccinate the aliens.
Não é possível.
John, I'm sorry. I think I lost my eyes. I need to go and look for them.
Esse hotel é uma porcaria
Joe, sorry, my
completa.
cat is walking naked. I don't know. I should take care of it. Bye-bye.
Estou tão chateado com essa situação.
Joel, I have to go. I have an scene coming.
Não é possível. Eu vou ficar aqui mais 3 semanas preso nessa porcaria de hotel. Eu não acredito nisso.
John, I'm sorry, João. I gotta go now. I remember my wife is about to have a baby. Ciao.
I gotta go. It's a scratch. Okay, bye.
Hello? Yena, wake up! Yena! Please, sing happy birthday to me, yeah? Okay, let's go. Yena! Hello!
Since the beginning of the human species,
108 billion have passed through this planet.
100 billion have passed away, become just a handful of dust.
in the midst of oblivion, just like you.
I am the outcome of all the mistakes and triumphs that have been made by our ancestors.
I carry within myself
all the blood that has been spilled so far,
and all the nature we have destroyed so far.
I carry in my own body the blood of the survivors of all violence,
all wars, all pandemics.
I carry the cries of pain and the cries of the dead.
The evidences of our mistakes are tattooed on my body.
And all the nature's vengeance against us.
And for all of that, my body is a proof of humanity's failure.
We made mistakes.
We made a lot of mistakes.
We fail to protect the most fragile.
We made mistakes. We make a lot of mistakes.
We make mistakes in not respecting. We make mistakes in not respecting nature.
We make mistakes in enselving our equals.
Here is my body.
And all our wounds can be read in it.
Here is my body.
Here is my body, the final proof of our
destroyed so far. I carry in my own body the blood of the survivors of all violence, all wars,
I carry in my own body the blood of the survivors of all violence, all wars, all pandemics.
The evidence
I carry the cries of pain and the cries of the dead.
Mistakes.
The evidence of our mistakes.
We made mistakes.
And all the
We
natures
made a lot of mistakes.
And for all of that,
And for all that, my body is a proof of
we
my
make a lot of mistakes.
We make mistakes.
We'll always
We
make
make a
mistakes.
lot of mistakes.
We
We
fail
will
to
always make
protect the
mistakes.
most
We fail to protect the most fragile.
We make mistakes in not respecting each other. We make mistakes in enslaving our equals. We make mistakes in finding proof of our failure.
My body dead proof.
I know. Oh really? That's quite funny. सर कि आप बहुत अच्छे तरह से जोक करते हो. हाँ. That's right. Mr. Tom, hi, how are you? What a pleasant surprise. I'm sorry. Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, meet Mr. Major Tom. Mr. Major Tom, meet Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. नाम तो सुना ही होगा आपने.
Señor Gabriel García Márquez, wait a minute. Mr. Major Tom, Gabriel García Márquez.
Tarkovsky. Me, Major Tom, meet Tarkovsky. Be nice to each other. Be nice, boys.
Hi, Nelson Mandela. Hi.
Ooh. Meet Da.
You know, Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. Sometimes I wonder, Major Tom, you should listen. Sometimes I wonder, who am I? What am I doing?
Yes.
Mandela.
Who am I? Huh? Who am I?
Mandela. Who am I? I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
Tarkovsky, Major Tom, who am I?
Ooh. Da. Who am I?
It seems as if I'm waiting for the next cue from life. I know just one thing, that I love people. I love people. I love people.
I love people. I love people.
I love people.
I love people. I love people.
Wenn ich mir was wünschen dürfte, käme ich in Verlegenheit, was ich mir denn wünschen sollte. Eine schlimme oder gute Zeit.
You build a dam to stop us now.
or harness what we own somehow. Don't forget you own it too. There's wind and rain to come from you.
Hope is the thing with the feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm
that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me.
As águas vão rolar, garrafa cheia, eu não quero ver sobrar. Eu passo mão na saca, saca, saca-rolha e bebo até me afogar, deixa as águas rolar.
Spring will come, even if no one knows her name, even if one doesn't believe in seasons, or even doesn't possess a garden to receive her. It is a different kind of spring, and only the poets among the humans know that a goddess will arrive, crowned with flower, with a flower ornamented dress, hands full of flowers, and she will come into this world of endless light. For sure, one day, spring will arrive. It is certain that life won't be forgotten, and the land is maternally decorated for the festivities of its perpetuation. For sure, one day, nothing will be the same. Someday, maybe men will have the spring they wish, at the moment they wish, without depending on this rhythm, on this order, on the sky's movement. The birds will be different, carry new songs and new habits, and the ears that happen to hear them will have everything with what they once knew and loved, because spring will come. This is an excerpt from the poem Primavera by Cecilia Morales.
Hey, Natasha, has spring arrived yet?
Almost. It's almost here.
But I'm anxious.
What if I'm not a poet and I wouldn't recognize when the spring comes or when the goddess arrives? This is why I always sleep, you know. I sleep and I miss everything. Maybe I'm afraid of facing my fear. And then I look at you, my friends, all these courageous, crazy, wonderful people. Okay, I sleep and I dream. I dream of spring, a morning that comes after the darkest night, and a world I want to live in with you, my friends. All the cast and crew of The Art of Facing Fear, and you who are watching us. So let's have a drink. Let's get drunk and dream.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here.
O Festival Cultura em Casa é uma realização da Secretaria de Cultura e Economia Criativa do Estado de São Paulo e gestão e produção da Amigos da Arte, mantendo artistas e público conectados pela arte e pela cultura e pelo conhecimento. Se você puder, fique em casa. Juntos sairemos dessa fase ainda mais fortes e mais unidos.